Hello, I will be discussing about assignment problem. Assignment is a special case of LP where the number of sources and destinations are same. Secondly, this can be also called as a special case of transportation problems. Once again, the sources and destinations are same. This means if there are 5 sources, then there will be 5 destinations. Secondly, capacity of each source and demand for each destinations are also equal. In such cases, we don't consider supply and demand numbers at all because they are all equal to each other. So from that perspective, this becomes a simple matrix where we have just a cost available here for assigning 1 to A, cost is 10 unit, assigning 1 to B, cost is 4 unit, 1 to D, it is 10 units, 4 to D, it is 17 units. So the things become pretty simple. So for solving such problem, we often use Hungarian algorithm. Hungarian is a method which can be used for solving assignment problem. Some of the examples of assignment could be assigning class to a teacher, assigning machines to an operator, assigning sales territory to a salesman, and there could be often many examples. You can use this model very effectively to create tremendous amount of satisfaction and cost reduction in your company. If you go through this video, you will see that how you can achieve cost reduction, and maybe in the next video we'll talk about improving satisfaction using Hungarian method, how you could solve that problem and achieve better satisfaction level. So let us get going. The first steps in solving the problem is what we call is row operation. In row operation, we look at a particular row, let's say here, then we take minimum of the row and subtract that number from each element of that row. This is very simple operation. I'll repeat. We take minimum of the row and subtract that from each number in the row. So if you look at here minimum of first row is 4. So what we will do is we will subtract 4 from each number. So basically 10 minus 4, this becomes 6, and the other will become, I am just copying this formula, but manually you can do it as well. So this is the number. Second row minimum is 7. So we are going to subtract again number 7 from each element of the row. And if you do this, you get row will look like this. Third row minimum is 8. So we are going to subtract each element of the row. From each element of the row, we will be subtracting the number 8, which is the minimum of this row. The idea is, if you do this, at least you will get 1 0 in the row. You may get multiple, but at least you will get 1 0 in the row. Here in the fourth row, the minimum is 14. So minimum is 13 here, sorry for that. So primarily what we will do is, again we subtract 13 from each element and rewrite the row. So if I do that, the row will look like this. And the last row, the minimum is 11. So we'll subtract number 11 from each element and rewrite the row. So if I do that, this becomes like this. So now this is the modifications after doing row operation. Having done the row operation, the next step is called column operation. Now let's proceed and go for the column operation. Now what I'll do is, because here, let me put this one as a values here. So paste this one as a values, it will come down. So all those columns which has got 0, we will not change it. This means B and C column we are not changing. The other 3 columns we have to do the column operation. Column operation we do the same thing. Here we go across the column. So we take minimum of a particular column from the row operation stage and subtract from each of them. Like in column A, the minimum is 1. So we will be subtracting each number of this particular column. From each number of the column, we will be subtracting 1. So if I do that, I get the column will look like this. Now column D, if you look at minimum over here is 2. So we are going to subtract from each number the number 2. Very simple. And if you do this operation, you have a table which is, and then let's look at column E. Here again 4 is the minimum. So what we'll do is subtracting 4 from each number, and this is the thing. So this is the table which we are getting after completing row and column operation. Now you might be thinking, what we get out of doing this particular stuff, both row and column operation. So if you look at minutely, you will realize that by doing this, we are trying to ensure that each row and column has at least 1 0. So you see here, each row and column has at least 1 0. The idea is to do allocation on the zeros. So in order to ensure that, since there are 5 machines and 5 people, we need to have 5 allocations, which is a must here. So what we do is, for judging that whether we have 5 allocation or no, we will try cutting all the zeros with a minimum number of lines. So here if you look at, if you are able to cut it with 5 lines, then you are done actually. But let's see how many lines will be required here. If you cut this, you get 1 line. Let's color it in a yellow color. Then let's cut this row, because the maximum 0 here. This is the second one. So after doing that, the third one will be left here. So if you cut this row, I think you cut all the zeros. This means no 0 which is not covered here. Now the thing is, what we have seen is that all the 0 we can cut with only 3 lines. This means at most we can do only 3 assignments here. If you try assigning on 0, and if you experiment yourself, you will see that you are done with only 3 assignments. So the next step is what we call, another process in the sequence where we do step 3. What I'll do here is find minimum of uncovered number, subtract that from all uncovered number, and add the number at all intersections. So this is pretty important, because what we are doing here is we are trying to find out minimum of all the uncovered number and subtract that from all uncovered and add that on the intersection. So let us copy this table and then try replicating based on this particular formula. For doing this, we have to, let's initialize the numbers here, make it all blank. Now let's look at it. What is the minimum here? Minimum we are getting possibly in all the uncovered in number 2. This means we are going to deduct 2 from all the uncovered. So 5 minus 2, this is 3. The second will remain as it is because it's 0. 2 minus 2, 0. 4 minus 2, 2. This is 2. The first row is written. Second row will replicate, we'll just copy second row, and only one place where there will be change at the intersection. So this we are going to do 3, 2, 0, 0, 3. Third row, again 4 minus 2. This becomes 2, 0, 2, 2, 1. Fourth row. Fourth row, we are again 0, 5, 0, 2, 0. And fifth row becomes 5 minus 2. This becomes 3 because it's uncovered number. It's 0. It's uncovered. 6 minus 2, 4. 7 minus 2, 5. And 4 minus 2, 2. So we have a new table which looks like this. Now again, we will try cutting all the 0. And this process is continued till you are able to cut all 0 with 5 lines. So let's look at how many maximum lines shall be required to cut all the 0. Let's try cutting the first, this particular thing. Let's try making it a little more colorful. So we'll use different color for cutting. So all zeros here. Then let's say cut this also. So this is second 0. Then I'll cut this row. The 2 zeros are left here. So that becomes your third, 3 lines, and possibly one more if you draw here. All zeros are no. 1. So this is 3 line, and if you do one more here with 4 lines, you are able to cut all. This means still I think if I go with allocation at this stage, I will need to have one more. I can do only 4 allocations because there are 4 lines, 1, 2, 3 and 4. What we need is 5 lines. So let us find out once again the same thing we repeat in the next iteration. So what we are doing here is, here same thing we are repeating here, and therefore let's copy this table over here. Copy this table over here, control, and then see that make it all 0 because we are going to work at these numbers. Make it all blank. Now here once again we have to find the minimum out of all the uncovered number. If you look at that, this is 1. So what I'll do is subtract 1 from all uncovered and add 1 on the intersections. Like here and here will be intersection. Here and here are intersections. So let's go with first row. So subtracting 1, so this becomes 2. And then 0, 0, 1, 1. Second row, this becomes 3 as it is because this is already covered. Then next one is the intersection. So adding there 3, adding 1 here, 1, 0, 3. Third is uncut 1, so 2 minus 1, 1. 0 remains as it is, 2 remains as it is, 2 minus 1, 1 and 1 minus 1, 0. The fourth one is 0. Now 5 is intersection, so that will become 6. 0 is again intersection, that will become 1, 2 and 0. And the last row is again 3 minus 1, 2, 0, 4, 4 and 1. Now when you look at this table, what you will see is you won't be able to cut it with less than 5 lines. So minimum 5 lines shall be required. This means probably we have reached at the stage where we can do allocation. So let's go row wise. Now let's look at row wise. So row 1 I may like to allocate here because it it empties 1 column and 1 row. So let us mark in green color. Then I go to row 2, I can do allocation over here once again, and this ends this row 3. I have got 2 options. I can do B or I can do E. If I do E, then B won't be possible. Then B also I can do. So I can do here, let's say E I can do for 3. Row 4 I can do over here, and row 5 I can do over here. So I have got allocations already. So basically my allocations are 1C, second is 2D, third is 1E, third is 3E, and the next one is 4A, and then we have 5V. Now what I'll do is, in order to find the cost of allocation, we'll take these to the first table or initial cost table. So let's go back and look at the first cost table here, over here. Left hand side we have the first cost table. So 1C is 6, 2D is 9, 3E is 15, 4A is 14, and 5B is 11. So if you add it up, you will get 55. So our optimal allocation over here is 55. Folks, Hungarian method is simple. You have to just follow the steps diligently. I'll repeat the 3 steps. What we do is, first we do the row operation. In row operation, we subtract minimum of each row from all elements of that row. After doing that, we go for column operation. We repeat the same thing in column wise. This means we subtract minimum of a column from each element of the column. After doing row and column operation, then we try cutting all the 0 with minimum number of straight lines. And we will do that at each stage. If the number of lines is less than the number of rows or column, which is 5 in this case, we do the next operation, which is we find the uncovered number and we take the lowest of the uncovered number. Now we subtract lowest of the uncovered number from all uncovered number and add that in the intersections of the numbers actually. So after doing that, once again we try cutting it with minimum number of lines, and we repeat that process till minimum number of lines become number of allocations required. And finally, once we get the minimum number of lines equal number of allocation, we go and allocate. That is what we have done. And after doing